You know, we often assume that seeing is believing, but let me ask you this. What if believing is seeing? Think about it for a moment. Most of us navigate our lives through a lens that's clouded by societal conditioning and our own personal traumas. We walk around, often guided by the mantra that success is about accumulation and outward achievements. The bigger house, the fancier car, the accolades that glitter under the spotlight. Society tells us that these are the markers of a successful life. But here's the kicker. In chasing after these external validations, we frequently miss the essence of life itself, the vibrancy, the richness, the depth that pulses just beneath the surface of what we think we understand. Now I want to dive deeper into this notion with you. You see, it's crucial that we explore the profound implications of truly seeing, not with our eyes only, but with the very essence of who we are. Imagine walking through a vibrant forest, where while the unawakened might merely notice the trees, the spiritually inclined perceive the life force coursing through every leaf, every root, and every strand of fiber, intertwined in the grand tapestry of existence. This kind of awareness transforms everything around you, and here's why that matters deeply. When people dedicate years of their lives to chase shadows, those ambitions that don't nourish their souls, they often find themselves caught in cycles of doubt and fear. Picture someone you know who seems perpetually stuck, endlessly spinning their wheels, but going nowhere. The frustration can be palpable, can't it? But I want you to recognize that it's not just that individual. It's a collective experience that we all share in one way or another. Let me share a story with you that encapsulates this beautifully. I once knew someone who went through a profound awakening. Before that moment, life for them was colored in shades of gray, mundane and repetitive. Days blended into one another, each echoing the last. But after that awakening, everything shifted dramatically. The world transformed into a vibrant display of color. The simplicity of a smile from a stranger became a source of connection and inspiration. Can you visualize that? A simple smile illuminating the profound truth that we are all interconnected, not just in shared spaces, but in shared energy. This understanding that we are indeed part of something much larger creates an inner landscape that's fertile and alive. Now let me bring attention to something truly transformative. The moment you grasp that your reality is shaped by your consciousness, a world of possibilities unfurls before you. This doesn't happen because external circumstances change. Oh no, it's much deeper than that. Instead, it's because your internal landscape transforms entirely. You begin to see blessings everywhere. In a kind word, in the warmth of the sun on your skin, in the laughter of a child playing joyfully, all these simple moments whispering profound truths that go beyond mere existence. But here's what society will often neglect to tell you. Your consciousness is the canvas upon which life paints its masterpiece. This means that your beliefs, perceptions, and ultimately your interpretation of reality actively shape the experience you have every single day. So I ask you, are you ready to shift your perception? Are you willing to let go of the conditioned beliefs that have constrained you and step into the vibrant awareness that's just waiting for you? You are not merely a passive observer in this world. You are the artist of your own existence, crafting your reality from the very essence of who you are. This is where the true journey begins, a journey inward to discover that the life you've always wanted was never about what you could accumulate or achieve outwardly. Life is far richer, far deeper than we often allow ourselves to see. And so I encourage you to reflect on this. You see, acknowledging that believing is seeing opens up a whole new realm of understanding. It prompts us to rethink the way we engage with ourselves and the world around us. It's not just a catchy phrase. It's a pathway to discovering the layers of existence we rarely explore. This discovery, my friend, is only the beginning. Now here's where it gets really interesting. When you start to peel back those layers coated in societal conditioning, you begin to uncover the true barriers that have held you captive. It's that hidden cost of ignoring your true nature, the price we pay for conforming to a narrative that doesn't resonate with our essence. You see, by cultivating awareness, you pave a way to a different relationship with life, one that fosters understanding and connection rather than isolation. Let's dig deeper into this. When you live with such heightened awareness, you develop a sense of intimacy with your experiences. Think about it. You can walk through a bustling city and truly feel the pulse of life overtaking you. Each footstep reverberates with energy. The air hums with unseen vibrations. You begin to notice the subtleties around you. The energy shifts when people pass by. You'll find yourself feeling connected rather than isolated amidst the crowd. The world transforms into a more vibrant, sentient place, brimming with life and meaning. But here's what most people miss. They often misunderstand the process of awakening. They have this notion that it's about achieving some lofty state of enlightenment or a perfect existence. But in truth, it can start with something as simple as a single realization that nothing is truly separated. Awakening can spark in the most ordinary moments, in the laughter shared with a friend, or the beauty of a sunrise that paints the sky in hues of orange and purple. What changes everything is recognizing that it's within these everyday encounters where the divine can often be found. It's in the casual exchange of kindness, the gentle touch of a hand, the empathy reflected in a warm glance. In these moments the veil thins, and we glimpse the larger reality that binds us. We transform our consciousness through every decision, every interaction, every moment of vulnerability we allow ourselves to express. Think of it this way. When you truly grasp that each person you encounter is a reflection of yourself, you can begin to break free from old patterns of judgment and fear. You stop wearing your mask, those facades meant to shield and protect, and instead connect with others through authenticity and openness. Your perception shifts and begins to illuminate the path forward, shedding light on the interconnections between all beings. And I want you to understand this deeply. It's not sufficient to simply float through life. You've got to truly engage with it. Embrace the beauty of existence and its many facets. The shift from believing that seeing is the way to understanding is monumental. By consciously choosing to see through the lens of your expanded consciousness, you can replace the blurred vision of fear and limitation with clarity and intention. So let's make this simple. The practice of being present, of noticing the small, rich details in each moment, ignites transformation. It opens the door to a world brimming with potential. You may find joy in the fleeting beauty of a flower blooming or the laughter shared with an old friend. You start connecting with life at a level you didn't know existed. Life is intricately woven with connection. We are not alone in our journey. We have companions along the way. Each of us walks our own path, yet we cross over into spaces and energies that harmonize beautifully. It's a delicate dance, a constant interplay of chaos and order, but one that feels wholly alive and exhilarating. So where do we go from here? Well, it begins with a conscious choice, to shift your focus, to choose awareness, and to embrace the interconnectedness of life. When you begin to approach existence from this perspective, the richness of life unfurls before you like a vibrant tapestry, revealing its many colors, textures, and patterns. It's incredibly empowering to know you hold the power to transform your experience. You're allowed to see it differently, to let go of the burdens and the weight of expectations that have been imposed upon you. You are free to create a reality that nourishes you from the inside out, reflecting your inner illumination. This journey is one of deep exploration, where you are continually invited to release old beliefs that no longer serve you. It's about stepping into your power and embracing the beauty of the present moment. And as you cultivate this practice of awareness, the universe begins to conspire in your favor, aligning opportunities and connections that resonate with your new perspective. I encourage you, take this knowledge with you into your daily life. Allow it to illuminate your journey in ways you've only dreamed of. Embrace the beauty of life even in the mundane. Recognize that the essence of your being is the truest form of sight, a sight that sees beyond the physical, connecting with the depths of existence. As you reflect on this, let the understanding settle within you. Your awakening is a powerful tool. It enables you to see what is possible, to tap into the magic that is always present. What if the moment you decide to truly see, the moment you embrace the fullness of your awareness, is the turning point of your existence? Engage, connect, and explore the vibrant awareness all around you. Remember, you're never alone in this journey. You are a vital part of the grand design, a beautiful expression of existence waiting to unfold. Here's the pivotal moment where transformation crystallizes. When you really begin to see the world through this lens of awareness, everything changes in a profound way. You start to recognize that what you perceive is not set in stone. It's fluid, ever-evolving, and deeply influenced by how you engage with it. Imagine for a moment that each encounter, each interaction, is an invitation to expand your consciousness. When you truly see this reality, you step into a life filled with potential and vibrancy. So let's unpack what this shift means. It signifies a fundamental change in how you process each experience. When you embrace this perspective, something extraordinary happens. You begin to create a world aligned with your true self. Clarity emerges where confusion once ruled. You develop the ability to discern not just what is, but what could be. The barriers that once seemed insurmountable start to dissolve, revealing paths that were always there, waiting for your recognition. It's essential to understand that this shift doesn't require monumental effort. The beauty lies in its simplicity. Embracing clarity means becoming fully present. You learn to savor each moment for what it is, rather than what you wish it to be. Some may grasp this concept and yet hesitate, thinking change demands a grandiose transformation. But I urge you, it's the small, deliberate acts of awareness that catalyze true change. When you're fully engaged in the present, you start to notice the magic that exists in the mundane. Consider the power of gratitude. When you intentionally cultivate gratitude in your daily life, you shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. Your consciousness expands and suddenly the world feels lighter. You become attuned to the smallest delights, the warmth of sunlight breaking through the trees, the laughter that dances in the air, the sound of rain gently tapping on your window. These simple joys become doorways into deeper awareness. But of course, there will be challenges. Along this path, there will be obstacles, those internal voices that echo your former beliefs, trying to pull you back into old patterns. It's perfectly normal to feel that tug of war. You may find yourself doubting the power of your perception or anxiously searching for validation from those around you. And yes, people may judge you for stepping out of the mold they've helped create. Normalizing these feelings is key. Acknowledge them, but don't let them define your journey. Let me illustrate this with another story. I know someone who, like many of us, felt trapped within self-imposed limitations. For years, they believed happiness was dependent on external validation, a paycheck, a prestigious job title, the approval of family and friends. They played their part well, following the script everyone expected of them. But in doing so, they drifted further away from their essence. One day, through a seemingly insignificant encounter, an honest conversation with a stranger, they had an epiphany. They realized that true fulfillment wasn't about what they achieved, but about how they connected to their own heart. From that day forward, they began crafting a life that resonated with their values and passions. You see, this is the profound truth. Acknowledging your authentic self allows you to break free from the constraints of fear and limitation. You become the architect of your own reality, shaping it according to what resonates with your soul. When you approach every interaction with authenticity, you naturally draw in relationships that reflect your true essence. But let's delve even deeper. The paradoxical truth is that the more you allow yourself to embrace vulnerability, the more strength you cultivate. It may seem counterintuitive, but let me explain. When you express your true self, your fears, joys, dreams, you invite connection. You become relatable, approachable, and engaging. Authenticity creates bridges, bringing people together and fostering understanding. What I'm asking you to understand is that transformation is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong journey. Each moment provides an opportunity, an invitation to deepen your awareness and align more closely with your true nature. This requires patience and compassion towards yourself. As you navigate this path, you must also embrace the lessons learned from setbacks. They are part of the process, guiding you back to awareness. In this tapestry of existence, every thread, every encounter, and every experience contributes to the masterpiece you are creating. Encourage yourself to embrace the messiness of life. It's within this chaos that growth thrives. That's where true connection happens. So, as you journey inward, let this understanding resonate. You possess the power to redefine your reality, to rewrite the narratives that may have confined you for too long. When you see clearly, you illuminate a path that not only honors you, but also serves the greater whole of existence. I encourage you to take all of this knowledge, a newfound sense of clarity and purpose, forward with you. Allow it to guide your actions, your relationships, and your experiences. Embrace your unique contributions to the world and recognize that the essence of who you are holds the key to a life rich in meaning and fulfillment. As you navigate this exciting journey, remember you are part of a grand design, an essential piece in the intricate puzzle of life. The landscape before you is ever-changing, endlessly beautiful, and awaits your exploration and engagement. Through your conscious awakening, you're not just transforming your reality, you're inviting others to step into their own light. So step boldly into this exploration, awaken your senses, and immerse yourself in the divine dance of existence. Let's bring all of this full circle. Remember when I mentioned that the journey of transformation begins the moment you choose to see? Here's the crux of it. Every decision to awaken your awareness, to embrace your authentic self, creates ripples that extend far beyond your immediate experience. So what does all this mean for you? It means you are courageously stepping into a life that most have yet to discover, a life lived with intention, connectedness, and vibrancy. You've come to understand that transformation is not a linear process. It's a spiral, rich with depth, layering experiences upon one another until we weave a fabric of existence that is entirely unique to us. But let me tell you something vital. You are allowed to take up space in this world. You don't have to shrink yourself to fit into preconceived molds. Give yourself permission to be who you are, unapologetically and fully. That is where your power lies. So often we find ourselves trapped by the narratives imposed upon us, tales of inadequacy, doubt, or the need for approval. But guess what? Every belief you hold, that you need to earn love, or that you should conform to fit in, can be rewritten. This is an act of liberation. You are no longer bound by those limiting ideas. Instead, you can craft a new, empowering story that reflects your essence. Let's take a moment to reflect on that. Imagining your life as a blank canvas, you have the ability to choose each brushstroke. Every thought can be a color, every feeling a texture. Picture painting joy with vibrant hues and shaping your connections through dynamic patterns. When you embrace this mindset, you step away from fear and into freedom. Your reality shifts subtly but profoundly. As you traverse this path of authenticity, remember that your journey is not solely for you. Your commitment to personal growth and awakening creates a ripple effect. Think about how you feel when you encounter someone brave enough to share their truth. Their vulnerability inspires you to reflect on your own life, inviting you to embrace your challenges, fears, and dreams. In this way, you become a beacon of light for others, illuminating possibilities they may have overlooked. You see, empowerment doesn't exist in a vacuum. It thrives in community. So as you forge your unique path, remember that sharing your experience, your successes, and even your struggles has immense power. Perhaps you'll inspire someone to break free from their own constraints, to dare to dream bigger, or to explore the depths of their potential. That's the beauty of humanity. We rise together, lifting one another along the way. Now let's circle back to the initial premise. Life is not merely about the external achievements or societal accolades. It's about recognizing and honoring your internal landscape. When you align with your true nature, not only do you find fulfillment, you also invite others to do the same. You allow them to awaken their consciousness and step into their power, encouraging a collective evolution. As you reflect on your own journey, let that understanding settle deep within. Give yourself the grace to acknowledge both the highs and lows, the successes and the setbacks, as essential components that shape you. Remember that conceding space for vulnerability is not a weakness. It is a strength. It is in these moments that breakthroughs happen and clarity emerges. Ultimately, I want you to carry with you the belief that you are capable of creating a life that resonates deeply with your essence. You are a powerful instrument, a unique expression of life that brings beauty into the world. And as you step into this clarity, you enter a realm where the universe aligns to support your journey. So let me leave you with this. Engage in the world with open eyes, a willing heart, and an unwavering spirit. Awaken each day with a sense of wonder, for every moment is filled with possibility. You are not just a participant in life, you are a co-creator, architecting your reality from the depths of your being. Speak your truth, express your authenticity, and let your light shine brightly. As you continue down this path, nurture the connections you have forged. Whether through family, friends, or even those fleeting interactions with strangers, understand that you are part of an intricate web. This is a testament to the beauty of existence, a beautiful dance of souls sharing their light, creating a collective tapestry that continues to unfold. Embrace this journey as the sacred adventure it truly is. With every breath, with every heartbeat, you can step into your power. You may be just one person, but your impact is limitless. Let your life be a testament to all those who follow, an inspiration to awaken, connect, and truly exist. This is your moment. Embody it with all that you are and shine forth into the world. Your light is needed now more than ever.